Say hi to YouTube, everybody. Say hi to YouTube. That did not go as planned.
You boys like Mexico? Yeah!
Hello everybody. Don't know if it's confusing or not seeing me on this side of the car. No, it is not a mirror image. We are in a right-hand drive car, but not just any right-hand drive car. We are in a Supra. An actual Supra. So, the owner is going to remain mostly anonymous, his request. It's fine. You guys can just look at my stupid face for a little bit. But he is going to have to talk to us a little because I don't know anything about this car. So, tell us a little bit about this little dude.
So this is a 1993 Toyota Supra.
Already?
Imported straight from Japan. I probably should have warned you about that
No,
first.
you're good.
Oh, one more. Yeah. So it's imported from Japan about 2 years ago. I actually got this from my best friend. Him and his dad both brought two Supras back from a shop called SCW Performance in Dallas, Texas. And you know, he hits me up 2 years later. He's like, "Hey, this car's been sitting here for 2 years in storage. I want a Chevelle. You want to buy the car?" So it was about a month ago. I brought it. I went to Dallas, visit family, and brought it back with me. And since then, just mods have been happening slowly.
So what all have you done to this car so far?
The only thing that's done to it so far is the HKS exhaust, lid pipe, and Yankee NT03s. That's about it. I have coilovers on the way, but since it's quarantine, COVID, everything's stuck right now.
Speaking of COVID, we are social distancing. Don't be. These cars are 10 feet wide, so we are 6 feet apart for sure. So we're definitely following guidelines.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You can take it on the highway if you want. Go up here, take it. Yeah, just go for it. Put it in low gear. Go for it. I mean, it's not a manual,
Hey,
but it's a Supra, you know.
It's a Supra. It's a Supra.
And I kind of broke my arm, so I can't really shift either.
How'd
so,
you break your arm?
I had a really bad mountain biking accident.
Oh, no kidding. Do you know Tanner Stout and those guys that bike up there? Yeah.
I think I went to school with Jared and talked to him a couple times. He had the really cool 240.
There you go.
And I haven't yet to go mountain biking and go to car stuff with them, but I try to stay low key in the car scene since.
So we go down to low?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Floor it.
Daily this, right?
I daily this currently. Drive to torque
so
every
awesome.
single day, rain or shine.
That is so awesome.
It's like the looks I get into work because they have to, what is it? They have to do a temperature check every day. So the lady that sits at the gate, she already knows me, and she always has to walk across every single day. But she enjoys it though.
Yeah.
Like, I talk to her every morning and ask her how her day is, how her weekend is usually. So she enjoys it.
I got you. Well, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What's your overall plan for this?
Just a really cool daily, honestly. Yeah. I know Robert wants me to take it out to the autocross, so I'll give it a try once to see how it is. But I have other cars that I want to, be specific for track.
Oh,
or
for
something
sure.
else.
I wouldn't want to be munching cones in this car
Yeah.
at all.
But
You know,
pretty
I
much
get
just
that for sure.
a good car to drive around, take to shows, and like I travel around a lot. I go to Atlanta, Texas, all places. See
Plus,
friends
it's,
or car shows.
It's a Supra. It carries weight just being what it is.
Yeah,
And
I mean, you see the new Mark V's, and
Yeah.
it has that Supra name, but it's just.
But this was the car
Yeah.
when the big car scene erupted with Fast and Furious. It was this Supra.
Mm-hmm.
And theirs wasn't even right-hand drive.
It wasn't. Actually, a lot of Supra owners, they really don't like the right-hand drive.
Why?
Model. They think it depreciates the value of their left-hand drive cars. So that's why they really hate on the right-hand drive
That's
Supras.
ridiculous. Okay,
Yeah.
remember to go to second gear. That's better. You know, you say NA like it's a bad thing. It's no slouch.
It isn't a slouch,
NA.
honestly. It
It's
has
not a
enough torque
slouch.
to have fun.
Yes,
But, I mean,
it's surprisingly, it's very linear.
It is very linear.
It's very linear, and it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, like every time I wake up in the morning, you know, get ready to go to work, it always puts a smile on my face
Yes,
just to drive to work, even if it's a couple minutes.
That's the most value in the car is you walk out, you see it, and every day, and you look at it, and you go, yeah. That's the best thing.
Mm-hmm. And even just like going through drive-thrus and seeing other people's faces, like hey, I know that's a Supra, like, and it's right-hand drive. It makes other people's days better just to see it.
When you do go through drive-thrus, what kind of looks do you get when you roll down that window?
They're kind of like what the hell, like
Yeah.
like why are you on that side and not on this side? And then I have to explain it to them, like, hey, it's an import brought over from Japan, like it meets the 25-year rule that you can bring it over.
So that begs this question: have you driven through a drive-through backwards yet?
I haven't.
You haven't yet?
Because whenever you put it in reverse, there's a really annoying alarm that goes off. So I usually have somebody with me.
I gotcha.
Just to make it easier. Or what was it? I think a couple days ago I went to Chick-fil-A, and usually they're supposed to accommodate since they're outside and they give you the food. But they really did accommodate me. They moved to the other side of the car and gave me the food. And the only thing I had to do was put in my credit card, which I had to reach over and do. That was the only bad thing. It's right here. But you can keep going. You can keep going if you want, man.
Can we? I want to go. Can we go around the block?
Yeah, you can go around the block. Go for it.
It's a moment. Like there hasn't been very big like car things for me that have really stuck, and this is one that is it's different. This is a different type of holy crap. I'm actually in a right-hand drive Supra.
No, I'm glad I can make it. Honestly.
Oh, you have no idea.
It's awesome.
It's
awesome.
It's a freaking Supra. And I know I've said it like 6 times, like a fanboy, but I've liked these cars before they were the car that everybody was like, oh my god, it's a Supra, it's a Supra, it's a Supra. Before then, I liked them. And I mean, I used to play these on the old video games, like the old video games before Fast and Furious and stuff, when there wasn't a cult following.
Did they have this on what is it? Gran Turismo?
I think they did. I thought they did. On one of them.
Before my time, but I'm a little younger.
I'm 31. Unfortunately, I've been around a little bit.
Like before I bought this car, I was looking around for other right-hand drive cars, and I actually was thinking about buying a 4Runner since I do a lot of mountain biking and outdoor stuff. But you know, when the opportunity arises to have a dream
mint. Yeah, that's a big thing. It hasn't been beaten and abused. It's unmolested.
Yeah, I mean, molested by me now, but...
Well, I mean, it's not... It hasn't been hot rodded and beaten and abused, and it hasn't been thrown around, and they haven't put all sorts of stuff on it and cut up the car. It's a virgin example of a imported Supra.
Yeah, and I know it's in kilometers, but I think it's about 80,000 miles that's on it right now. So it's pretty nice to know that it's non-molested like that.
Yeah, that it's fresh. Oh man.
Like my buddy, he bought him when he got his Supra. You know, he's working on it right now, and he's currently got a 2JZ PBTI motor that he's gonna be putting in with I think it's manual swap, everything on it. So I think he picked it up for about 17 when they were first coming in.
Yeah.
But his was in a little worse condition, so he's dealing with like rust and everything compared to this one where it's mint.
Yeah, it's like a time capsule is what it is.
Exactly. And you know, another part of me of wanting to pick it up was I knew that this car has been in storage for the past 2 years and it's not being enjoyed. You know, it hasn't seen sunlight or anything, so it's like, you know, I want it to be a car that is driven again.
Yeah, a car that goes out
and deserves to be driven.
Yes,
I mean,
enjoyed.
I mean, it is an appliance, yes, but it's also something that, you know, makes me feel happy and makes other people feel happy.
Exactly.
So
it's cars like this need to be on the road. They need to be seen. They need to be enjoyed. Like you probably drive around and you get kids see it and they freaking lose their mind.
Oh yeah, especially like having the windows down. I know like these windows are a little tinted. It's about 15%.
Yeah, and they see that you're on the wrong side of the car, or I guess the right side of the car.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean you've probably made new car enthusiasts just from going to work with this thing. I mean,
everyone's in quarantine and I'm essential, so
exactly. Yes.
No one really sees it.
The kids do at home. The kids are out playing in the yard. Little kids, you know.
That's true.
They hear it, they look out the window, they see it drive by, and they tell their little friends about it. And they're like, "You'll never guess what I saw."
Yeah, I did have one encounter like that. I was driving on my way to a doctor's appointment for my arm, and I think these kids are having like a track or practicing for track, and they're running on the side of Old Greenwood back over here. And one of them just sees it, and he yells out of his lungs like "Supra," like in amazement. I'm like, so I give him the thumbs up back, and he just
exactly
astonished, you know, like he never thought he'd see this at all.
Exactly, like you're doing a service to people. Like, look at it, good God, look at
And the engine bay is pretty. It's pretty clean in the inside too.
I want to walk around it.
Yeah, walk around. I'll just show you some stuff. Like if you look at the interior in here, nothing's cracked, nothing's missing.
It's mint. It's actually mint. Let me give you this, and I'm going to turn you off. Okay, so we're outside the car, and we're going to take a little look-see. We've got more. And what wheels are they?
They're Inky NT03s.
God, always love them MK wheels. The virgin cola itself. It's immaculate. Like, it's really immaculate.
I don't think I've cleaned it since I brought it home. I've done like a quick wax here and there, but other than that, I haven't cleaned it. I just get in, drive it every day, enjoy it.
No cracks, no nothing. It's just a stunning example. It really is. I'm very, very appreciative of you letting me drive this thing.
Oh no, it's all good.
You have no idea.
I know there's some parts that you usually don't see on the Supra, like the back like side plates next to the license plate.
Yeah,
you really
I
don't see those. And then the rear visor, I think that was a
that.
factory Toyota option as well.
No kidding.
And a lot of people try to get those.
See, because when I saw this, I thought, have I seen that? I don't thinking about it in my head, but you mention it like I haven't. And I did notice the spoiler on the back, the visor. I saw that real early on when, like, in the pictures. I was like,
You really don't see people have like this rear like what you call, how do you say it?
Little cover.
Cover, yeah. But yeah, other than that, it's like usually like this is all faded or cracked down here. You don't really see carpet.
The carpets.
And, like everything is immaculate, you know. Like even under here. In the hand.
Oh my goodness.
Tool kit and everything, you know, spare wheel.
It's truly incredible. It really is.
Like it still has the CD player, honestly. I think it's the 12.
It sure does.
I mean, it doesn't work, but like the radio only picks up, I think, to about 80 hertz, 80 or 90. If I remember correctly.
Oh man!
Yeah.
And everything's in Japanese.
Yeah.
I love it.
I don't know if you saw it whenever you turned on the car, like the ET's the toll card reader. But if you just put it in one, you could let them hear it.
Absolutely, let's do that. You just put it on the first one? I love it. I truly love it.
Appreciate it.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're good. You're good.
Bucket list. Mark? Shout out to Ian for driving me. Say hi, Tyler.